Everyone has their dream cast in mind for any adaptation, and the new Netflix show Fate: The Winx Saga is no exception.
I'm sure it must be overwhelming, an entirely new world.
Check out our dream cast for the upcoming Fate: The Winx Saga. While Hollywood castings are done by the professionals, sometimes we can't help but disagree with the final choices. Even if it's a perfect match, chances are there's someone else that would have been even better in our minds. Here's our choices for the Winx Saga casting we wish we could see. While the casting of our heroine seems spot on, we think Teen Wolf's Holland Roden would have been perfect. Bloom goes through a lot in the first season. She has to adapt to this new magical world, deal with monsters and peers alike wanting to destroy her, and trying to figure out her mysterious past. She's frustrated and has a quick temper.
If you get angry at me,
just go away!
And Holland's work on Teen Wolf showcased that she could display all the complex emotions that Bloom has while maintaining the vulnerability of a young person figuring things out. She is also no stranger to the teen fantasy horror genre. Sydney Sweeney would have been a great choice for Stella. Stella in the Winx Saga is cold, mysterious, and controlling, but all coming from a place of fear and false bravado. Stella has a dark past that she's trying to run away from. Sydney is a pro when it comes to playing superficially seeming characters who use appearances to hide their pain, specifically her role as Cassie in Euphoria. Cassie is considered to be perfect on the outside, but has a lot of darkness she struggles with, and Sydney does a beautiful job, which is why we think she'd make for a rich and complex Stella.
I think I need your help. It's okay.
Netflix got it right with Aisha, also known as Layla. As actress Precious Mustafa describes in an interview,
she seems quite confident with her powers, but because she's a perfectionist, she doesn't think that's good enough.
Precious' quiet confidence and measured acting embodies Aisha perfectly. But we also think Hustlers star Keke Palmer and Euphoria star Zendaya would have been excellent picks. Keke started out as a child actress in projects such as Akeelah and the Bee. Zendaya also makes our list because she can bring immense complexity to any character, specifically as Rue in Euphoria, for which she won an Emmy.
You did this to me! You did this to me, Beth.
Netflix had no issue taking liberties with retooling the original characters, and Flora was replaced by a new character, Tara, aka her cousin, in the live-action series. We're sad we won't see Flora, but we're hoping she'll make an appearance in future seasons. Singer and actress Isabella Merced would be perfect for Flora. Isabella is no stranger to action roles, given she was in Transformers: The Last Knight, which would make it easier for her to jump right in the fight scenes. Her work on Instant Family shows she can carry emotional weight.
I know you feel really sorry for me right now, but you really don't
It's got nothing to do with what just happened.
And would be able to fully flesh out Flora and her dynamic with the Winx and her cousins on the live-action show. Tara is portrayed by actress Elliot Sult. We think Elliot has done a great job, but Stranger Things actress Shannon Purser would have been wonderful. Shannon took a role that could have just been a throwaway character and gave her depth and empathy. How can your heart not break for Barb during the swimming pool scene? That was all Shannon. Shannon could bring a strength and likability to Tara, along with giving her a fully developed backstory.
You are a magnificent beast.
Musa has sadly been subjected to whitewashing. A notable Asian character is played by white actress Alicia Applebaum in the Winx Saga. Honestly, Dash and Lily star Midori Francis would have been excellent. Her role as quirky, loving, and tough Lily proves that she has the skills to bring empath Musa's emotions to the surface. Another candidate is Lana Condor. Lana's extensive work in Hollywood is exactly why she'd be great as Musa. As the leading lady in To All the Boys, we get to see Lana put her heart on her character's sleeve in every scene, and that's not easy.
I need you to know that I like you, Peter Kavinsky.
Plus, Lana has singing chops, which is an added bonus. Another character left behind is Tecna. Rowan Blanchard, best known for playing Riley Matthews on Girl Meets World, is a perfect casting choice. Rowan's guest role on Snowpiercer proves that her ability to play bubbly characters is equally matched with her ability to be dark and menacing in a heavy drama. Somewhere in the middle of those two is the Winx Saga, and it would have been great to watch her utilize those skills to bring Tecna to life.
You have about 13 minutes to agree to a peaceful surrender before the cold overcomes.
Sadie Soverall, who plays Beatrix, is a solid, sinister combination of the Trick sisters. But someone else who would have been a great choice is Naomi Scott. Naomi is in movies such as Charlie's Angels, Power Rangers, and Aladdin. Beatrix is cunning, seductive, highly intelligent, and refined. Naomi's turn as an international spy and then as a Disney princess is enough proof that she'd fully flesh out every aspect of a character as complex as Beatrix, possibly taking her more into an anti-hero likability than just a straight-up villain.
Oh, that's creepy.
It's not that kind of van.
Every van is that kind of van.
We think Anya Taylor-Joy would be an excellent Darcy. Darcy's devious and calculated demeanor is complemented with her intelligence, which Anya would nail. Anya has become a household name, with her leading role in The Queen's Gambit as Beth Harmon. We got to see Anya display an array of emotions with just one stare from her as Beth. Anya would be perfect at giving a richness to a character that, because of her calculatedness, could be seen as a flatter character.
You're under my control now.
To encapsulate the wicked essence of Icy, supermodel and actress Cara Delevingne would be perfect. Cara's dual roles as Dr. Moore, Enchantress in Suicide Squad, proves Cara can show vulnerability and fear along with menacing evil at the drop of a hat. While Icy is known as the meanest of all the tricks,
Try breaking free from that, Miss Goody Fairy!
Cara's ability to show slivers of emotion in a stone-cold evil character could bring a level of humanity and intrigue to a role that could be easy to play as a one-note character. Rounding out the Tricks trio is Sister Stormy. Maisie Williams could bring the wild child Stormy to a whole new level. Stormy's unpredictability and zest for evil could be hard for an actor to make into a realistic-feeling character, but for 8 seasons, Maisie took Arya Stark from young, feisty tomboy to full-on assassin. Maisie's measured, cold portrayal of Arya had moments of levity, and her ability to ground every scene she was in is exactly what Stormy would need to balance her loose cannon personality.
Attack, Tricks!
Casting newcomer Danny Griffin was the perfect choice for the King of Heraklion, although Ross Lynch would have also been great. Ross is known for his work as Harvey on Sabrina, where he does a tricky balance of being a teen heartthrob and making Harvey well-rounded. That's the balance that needs to be struck with Skye. And with Ross's acting chops on full display as serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer, he's proven he can bring the charm and the skill to give Skye the complexity he needs.
Never say those words again, or I will arrest you myself.
Next up is fun-loving Brandon, who doesn't make an appearance in the Winx saga. If they ever bring Brandon in later seasons, the Kissing Booth and Euphoria star Jacob Elordi is a dead ringer. Jacob's dark role as Nate in Euphoria is very compelling. Having that kind of emotional pull and skill level would add a lot to the reimagining of Brandon, even with him being a much lighter character originally.
And these flowers are so beautiful!
Not as beautiful as you.
Smart and shy Timmy is also missing from the live-action adaptation, but if he ever makes an appearance later on, Riverdale's KJ Apa would be perfect. KJ is known for his role as the athletic Archie, but his work on Riverdale shows he's actually not too far off from the sensitive, sweet specialist. KJ can lead an ensemble cast and a teen melodrama for several seasons, as his growth as Archie has proven.
This is the best last day of summer a guy could ask for.
Freddie Thorpe makes a great Riven in the adaptation. However, Ki Hong Lee would have been perfect. Riven is known to be a bit of a lone wolf, athletic, and very competitive. We've gotten to see Ki Hong as a selfless and hardworking best friend, and a full-blown action star in The Maze Runner. He also has shown off his romantic and sensitive side as Kimmy's love interest in Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. Riven has a lot going on emotionally, and Ki Hong would pull all of it off with excellence.
I can't pretend I don't have feelings for you anymore.
We think Oscar winner Tilda Swinton would have made an excellent Farragonda. A veteran and skilled actress with chameleon-like abilities to disappear behind her characters, she would have had an interesting take on the headmistress, specifically thinking of her role in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe as the evil, manipulative White Witch.
If it's a war Aslan wants, it's a war he shall get.
Well, viewers, we had a lot of fun reimagining our dream cast. That's our hot take on who we would recast in Fate the Winx saga. Do our choices align with yours, or do you have other actors in mind? Let us know in the comments.